What is going on, my peoples? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone is healthy and well today. Before we jump right into this video, shout out to Half Asleep Chris. Original video link will be in that description down below. Showing love to the original creators, of course. Learning about Australia's dollar today. Do we call this a dollar or a banknote? Please let me know in the comment section so I can know what to refer to this beautiful bill as. Or do we call it a bill? That's crazy. There's mad names for this, man. Let's go ahead and check out and see how unique. Yes, very unique. Australia's dollar is compared to America's. I don't know if, specifically America's dollar will be shown in this video, but we already know how it looks. They all look the same. It's just that dirty green. That's it. That dirty, it can't survive in no wash. It rips so easily. Like a whole bunch of, it's bogus. I'm not going to lie. The US dollar is worth so much for it to just be so cheap, Here we go, man.
Having spent 2.5 years working in a foreign exchange bureau, I'm making a series of videos.
Banknotes. We're calling them banknotes. Banknotes.
Having spent 2.5 years working in a foreign exchange bureau, I'm making a series of videos to share some of the coolest and most interesting banknotes from around the globe. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. Today it's the turn of the Australian dollar, the banknotes that quite literally changed the world.
Right.
In the late 1960s, with the release of the first colour photocopiers came a wave of counterfeit banknotes. Back then, Australia's money was still made out of paper and not particularly advanced in terms of security features. In other words, it was fairly easy to make a convincing fake. And so Australia came up with...
Wait a minute.
In other words, it was fairly easy to make a convincing...
Nah. You got to be able to tell the difference. This one is fake right here. You got to be able to tell that difference. You see how it's darker? It's more like a reddish. This is more orange. This is like, tangerine, trying to get to that red type of... The kangaroos look mad dark. Or the kangaroo look darker. What is this, a bird, a flamingo? What is... An ostrich? What is this? Someone let me know. She's a little more lighter here. But of course, the average person just seeing this on a regular day, maybe it's a busy day, retail or the supermarket or whatever business you're working for, they could just, here you go. And it's fast paced, it's a busy day. You're not thinking about checking this bill. Now, is it the same out there in Australia where you got like little counterfeit markers? And you gotta check it. We gotta you gotta circle color certain spots on it to see if it fades through. If it do, then it's bogus. Oh, it's fake. I've had to deal with that a couple times when working in retail, specifically Target and Polo, and it's kind of awkward but funny at the same time. Like, hey man, your money fake, huh? Your money fake. Oh, okay. And they just walk out. How am I supposed to be nice about that? The manager's just laughing. How am I supposed to say that nice? I'm sorry, sir. This seems to be counterfeit money. You don't know what you came in here to do. Look at the look on your face. You look guilty. I'm not finna be nice. I'm not finna do that. This is fake. So, yeah. Like I said, I be knowing some people come in there, they scare. You scary. You knew you came in here with counterfeit money. And you still try to spend that cash. It don't make no sense.
Fake. And so Australia came up with an idea. What if they made their banknotes out of plastic?
Oh.
It was an idea that would go on to revolutionise world currency. When 2 decades later, after various failed prototypes and trials, the country released the world's first ever polymer banknote. What a beauty!
Nice, very detailed.
The year, 1988, coincided with Australia's bicentenary, 200 years of European settlement, and the note reflects this theme. The front sees an Aboriginal youth with a morning star.
Look at the detail on that thing. I mean, they didn't miss a spot. I mean, even in a face, my goodness. Bro, the detail is impeccable. That is immaculate.
Pole, symbolising the original settlement around 50,000 years earlier. And then the reverse commemorates European settlement, with the first ship to arrive in Sydney Harbour, the HMS Supply. In the hologram can be seen Captain James Cook. Now this note changed everything. Its release was a tremendous success, and Australia went on to introduce their first complete polymer series.
This would, Parliament series is what they call it?
This was a tremendous success, and Australia went on to introduce their first complete polymer series starting in 1992, a series that remains in circulation even today. And many countries have since adopted the technology themselves, including Canada, New Zealand, Romania and Vietnam, with a ton of other countries still in the process of phasing it in, such as the United Kingdom.
Yup.
Not only are polymer banknotes
and we still got that plain behind simple money. Why did we not just like, why? I don't know. I kind of figured like we don't have to be part of the European Union. We don't have to be part of Europe, you know? Why can't we just switch up our money to make it more like unique? Less cheap. Like, my goodness, the money you soaking in water is gone. It could fade away. It won't survive in a washer or dryer. It rips so easily it tears. Like, the prints fade away. Guys, it's a lot of fakes. A lot of fakes. And a lot of counterfeits. And people be getting away with it. You open that drawer at that job and you know, somebody took $5,000 in counterfeit cash yesterday. Like, out of the whole entire shift. I'm like, boy, they was getting y'all. You check my register, they ain't get me. You know? It's like people be scary to just check the bill. Let's do something different than if people don't want to confront people face to face. Because I'm ignorant with it. Let me see that. That's $100. That's a $50. That's $100. Yeah, and I'm checking the bill because ain't nobody firing me. No, ain't nobody firing me or doing none of that, taking me to court, even think about taking my check, none of that, or blaming Strac for something like that. So let's make a change for real. These people working, they don't deserve that. Don't nobody what kind of work having to deal with counterfeit money, this and that. It's part of the job, but like let's do something different. Let's make a change.
Secured, but on average they last 2.5 times longer, with an expected lifespan of 7 years. This obviously reduces production costs, and at the end of their life they're able to be recycled. What's more, a lot of paper banknotes aren't actually paper. The US dollar, for instance, is 75% cotton, which requires large quantities of water and pesticides.
That's exact.
To produce.
Pesticides, water and pesticides. It's a bill. It's a $2 bill. Pesticides. Water and pesticides? So what? Wait, so our money is basically dirty, even out the lab or whatever, the manufacturer. Is it fuzz or something, bro? Like out the manufacturer or whatever? You talking about pesticides, and they talk about money is the dirtiest thing. Is that why? Not even from hand to hand. Here you go. Just because of this, it got pesticides on it already. Am I like, what is pesticides? Can we look at what pesticides is? Am I like overreacting? You know, what does pesticides really mean? Because for a while I've been preaching people stop smoking them little carts and them little vapes and I got pesticides. I've been telling people that. So I be thinking like, you know, is it the same thing? Is it? I'm not even spelling pesticides right. Pesticides. You'll figure it out. Oh, pesticides. Kill, repel, or control forms of animal and plant life considered to damage or be a nuisance in agriculture and domestic life. Herbicides destroy or control weeds and other unwanted vegetation. Using lawns, bro. Pesticides is crazy. On money? Why we need that for? Let's see why we really need that. But that's crazy. You learn something new every day. I didn't even know my country would be involved in this video. I did not even know that. I don't even carry cash on me. I'm called everything, baby.
75% cotton, which requires large quantities of water and pesticides to produce. Every stage of the polymer life cycle is more environmentally friendly, so they're cheaper, greener, more durable, and harder to counterfeit. When I say these banknotes changed the world, that's really not hyperbole. And now, some 31 years later, Australia is in the middle of releasing their second series, which are some of the most beautiful and advanced banknotes ever to be released.
Look at how the
Let's start with the 5.
Yeah.
The first thing you'll notice is that it's the same size and colour as the previous version. and both feature the Queen on the front and Parliament House in Canberra on the reverse. This new series is very much a modern update as opposed to an all-out redesign. It's been over 25 years since the previous series was released after all. So what?
It's been 25 years. The previous series was... It looks great. Like, you could still use that money, that currency from that series years ago now. That's how new and up to date it still looks. That's how ahead you guys were. Us, no. I guess it's a different story.
What exactly has changed? Well, most notably, the new note has this entire transparent window dividing it in two, making it near impossible to counterfeit. At the top is the Commonwealth Star, and at the bottom the Federation Pavilion.
So cool.
And the pavilion has this incredible feature called the reversing 5, where depending on the angle, a 5 appears either normally or backwards. And a bird theme has been introduced, with a native avian species featured on each denomination. On the 5 is the eastern spinebill, seen on the far left in colour changing ink, as well as in the transparent window, including a holographic diagram of the bird in flight. It's also rather strikingly visible under UV light. Each note now also features...
Glows up? I assume, some of this stuff will be glowing up. This is really cool, guys. Like, I love how the money be looking. Definitely come back home with it as like a souvenir. Look what I got.
It's also rather strikingly visible under UV light. Each note now also features a species of Australian wattle, and it's the prickly Moses wattle that can be seen on this one. If you look carefully with a magnifying glass, the plant stem in the transparent window is actually microprint, made up of a line from the Australian Constitution. And a tactile feature has been added to help the blind or partially sighted easily identify the denomination.
Nice.
Once again, the new $10 shares many similarities with its...
I like that. We're thinking for everyone. I'm thinking about the bill. How the blind people supposed to know in the U.S. what money they got? Oh my gosh, they literally have to trust the cashier or whoever they are dealing with. Okay, I'm giving you... How much is this right here? They don't even know what bill they are handing you. You just have to be a good, faithful person. Honest, respectful person. Not a crook. And just give them the right change back. They don't even be knowing, bro. Like that, I don't be liking situations like that when I had to deal with that. Like, it's so sad because there's so many people that had to get over people like that. Like, they take your 50. You mistaken it for a 10, they take it your 50. Here you go. That sucks. Like, why are we not thinking for the blind people? How are they supposed to know that? How are they supposed to know that? Bro, we got to step something up. We got to upgrade. That little U.S. defense budget, we got to take some of that and just put a little bit into the money. After all, they don't even care. I mean, it's about quantity, not quality over here. That's what they say.
Once again, the new $10 shares many similarities with its predecessor. Its front features A.B. Banjo Patterson, an Australian bush poet, and its reverse, Dame Mary Gilmore, an important Australian writer. And there are many references to both of them on the note, including the nib of a pen at the top of the window, and a typical homestead from both their works at the bottom, with a reversing 10. The featured bird is a sulphur-crested cockatoo, again seen under UV light, and this note features the bramble wattle. Like the 5, its stem consists of microprint, extracts from Gilmore and Patterson's poems, No Foe Shall Gather Our Harvest, and The Man from Snowy River. For some bizarre reason, Australia skipped the $20 bill and went straight to the 50. The 20 is due to be released in October 2019, and will retain many of its current features.
I mean, okay, wait. Oh my gosh. My typing, guys. Wait, can I just do this? Australian $20 bill, 2025. All right, here we go. Okay. This is nice. Okay. This is very nice. I love the red, guys. Specifically, which one is the 2025 one though? You know? Five. This is the 10. Bro, I love that blue. This is the 20. So this is the 20. Oh, okay, okay. Versus. Okay, where's that big green leaf at the bottom right? It's not there. Not a leaf. I'm so sorry for calling this a leaf. I'm looking at the tiny, I'm looking at a different monitor. It's kind of like shrinked. Right here, this is not no leaf. Okay. Forgive me for that, guys. But what would this necessarily be called? It looks like a compass almost, but I don't want to call it that. Like, you know, because I'm imagining like an exploration and in a ship. But I could be wrong, guys. This is neat. This is really nice. This is the 50. And this is the hundo. Big hundo, not a buck. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I'm glad we got that cleared up. I just really wanted to see.
With the addition of a laughing kookaburra and box leaf wattle. The final new release is a $50. Its front sees David Unipon, an Indigenous Australian preacher, inventor and author, whilst the reverse portrays Edith Cowan, the first Australian woman to serve as a Member of Parliament. It also features a black swan, in the window, in colour changing ink, and under UV light, and the Cape York wattle. The symbols in the transparent window include an open book at the top and the Raucan Church, where Unipon was born and grew up, with a reversing 50. And then the microprint stem is made up of lines from his book, Tales of Australian Aborigines, and Cowan's maiden speech to Parliament. Lastly, the $100 bill hasn't been updated yet, but it's expected to be released in 2020, and will probably look something like this. The current version sees Dame Nellie Melba, an Australian operatic soprano who became one of the most prominent singers of her time, and the reverse portrays Sir John Monash, one of the country's greatest military commanders. The Australian dollar is without a doubt the most innovative currency in the world, and certainly one of the most beautiful. Even today, 31 years after...
You know, when I seen Canada's money, I went crazy. I checked out the money, European money, really, really nice. I checked out Canada's, I was like, oh, wow. You guys have very detailed bills, like, oh my gosh.
With the release of that first polymer note, the country continues to lead the planet at the cutting edge of banknote design.
Really neat. And this is a fabulous video, man. Half Asleep Chris. Wonderful video. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to add on to this fabulous video brought to us today, please feel free to go ahead and spam my comment section. Flood the comments with any more information. Educate your boy Strac, please. Any questions I may have had throughout this video, I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I genuinely mean this. I genuinely mean this. I'm so serious. I'm not just talking just to talk, you know? Otherwise, I wouldn't even be making these videos. You guys get the jizz. You know, please educate a brother down below in the comments. Stay safe, everyone. Feel free to check out my Twitch down below in the comments section. I love you all. And, yeah. I wish you guys could, like, you know, like, paste pictures of your notes and stuff, like, and just photos in the comments. But can't really do that, huh? Can't really do that. I wish I had, like, some type of Discord community or something. Feel free to check out my Discord. Yes, Discord. Down below in the description. I forgot I even had a Discord, for real. But yes, my Discord down below in the description. And yeah, be a part of the community. You guys feel free to just put whatever you want in the chat, appropriate stuff or this or that. I really don't even care. And I'll go ahead and check it out. I want to see what y'all bills look like. How y'all living out there in Australia. That'll be a really good video to do as well. Going through like Discord and Reddit post. Not gonna lie. Just reacting to where my supporters live. That sounds like a vibe. Please, if you guys are with that, let me know in the comment section. Feel free to go ahead and follow my Discord. And I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.